If you get married, they think you're finished. And if you are without a woman, they think you are incomplete. If you have the ability to love, love yourself first. Do you hate people? I don't hate them. I just feel better when they're not around. The 9 to 5 is one of the greatest atrocities sprung upon mankind. Your ambition is handicapped by laziness. We are here to laugh at the odds and live our lives so well that death will tremble to take us. Genius might be the ability to say a profound thing in a simple way. There are only two things wrong with money: too much or too little. We don't even ask for happiness, just a little less pain. Love is all right for those who can handle the psychic overload. Almost everybody is born a genius and buried an idiot. People are strange. They are constantly angered by trivial things, but hardly notice wasting their lives. Of course, it's possible to love a human being if you don't know them too well. Real loneliness is not necessarily limited to when you are alone. There is always one woman to save you from another, and as that woman saves you, she makes ready to destroy. Even the most horrible human being on earth deserves to wipe his ass. Sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and think, I'm not going to make it, but you laugh, remembering all the times you felt that way. People run from rain, but sit in bathtubs full of water. I guess the only time most people think about injustice is when it happens to them. Dogs and angels are not very far apart. Find what you love and let it kill you. What matters most is how well you walk through the fire. There is loneliness in this world so great that you can see it in the slow movement of a clock's hand. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. The shortest distance between 2 points is often unbearable. We must bring our own light to the darkness. You are not promised anything in life. No contract was signed with you. The less I needed, the better I felt. There are worse things than being alone, but it often takes decades to realize this. Ambition rarely helps talent. Another thing is luck. If you're losing your soul and you know it, then you've still got a soul left to lose. Some people never go crazy. What truly horrible lives they must lead. As humans, we adjust to new conditions and discoveries. We are pliable. You begin saving the world by saving one man at a time. Nobody can save you but yourself, and you're worth saving. Life's as kind as you let it be. The free soul is rare, but you know it when you see it. Sex is a great thing only when there's nothing else to do. If you manage to deceive a person, it means they trusted you more than you deserved. Beauty is nothing. Beauty won't stay. Too often, people complain that they have done nothing with their lives, then wait for someone to tell them this isn't so. I often carry things to read so that I will not have to look at the people. The woman who smiles at you when you meet her is most likely just planning to feed her ego. Never say 3 things about yourself: your plans, your income, and the number of people you've slept with. As long as a man has wine and cigarettes, he can endure a lot. Love is a form of prejudice. You love what you need, what makes you feel good, and what is convenient. Drinking is an emotional thing. It joggles you out of the standardism of everyday life. Happiness is not something to pursue, but something to recognize in fleeting moments. Learn to enjoy your own company. Solitude can be a powerful teacher. A man without dreams is like a bird with clipped wings. The greatest rebellion is to live authentically in a world full of pretense. Don't wait for inspiration. Start, and it will find you. Sometimes survival is the most courageous act of all. Truth is often stranger than fiction because it has no obligation to make sense. Don't confuse movement with progress. Not every step forward leads somewhere worthwhile. You can endure almost anything if you find a way to laugh at it. The world breaks everyone, but some are stronger in the broken places. Not every battle is worth fighting. Save your energy for the ones that matter. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Art is not about perfection. It's about capturing the imperfect beauty of life. A lazy man works twice as hard in the end. The truth is always simple. It's the lies that require explanations. Love doesn't solve everything, but it makes the struggle worthwhile. Your scars are proof that you survived. Dreams are free, but achieving them will cost everything you have. Don't waste time chasing people who are running away. The hardest prison to escape is the one you build for yourself. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. Not every loss is a bad thing. Some losses make space for better things. True freedom is saying no without guilt. Stop explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Pain shapes us, but we decide how. Some lessons can only be learned in the darkness. Don't fear being alone. Fear being surrounded by people who don't care. Kindness is a strength, not a weakness. Life is too short to be lived for others' expectations. The best revenge is living a life that makes you happy. Sometimes silence is the loudest response. Your time is your currency. Spend it on what matters. What people say about you says more about them than it does about you. Joy is not in the destination, but in the journey. A man's worth is measured by the battles he fights, not the battles he avoids. Not every smile is genuine, not every tear is insincere. The world owes you nothing. Create your own opportunities. Never underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. Life isn't fair, but it can still be beautiful. Embrace the chaos. It's where the magic happens. The loudest voices are often the most insecure. Growth requires discomfort. Don't fear the struggle. Wisdom is knowing what to let go of. The less you need, the freer you become. Create a life you don't need a vacation from. Don't mistake patience for weakness. Confidence is quiet, insecurity is loud. Take risks. Regret is far heavier than failure. Comparison is the thief of joy. You don't have to be extraordinary. Just be authentic. Time is a great equalizer. Use it wisely. Be curious, not judgmental. Not every apology deserves forgiveness, and that's okay. The truth will hurt, but lies will destroy. Your value doesn't decrease because someone fails to see it. Don't let your past dictate your future. The simplest things often bring the most happiness. Stay humble, but don't downplay your worth. Sometimes losing is the best thing that can happen to you. Don't chase people, chase dreams. What you tolerate, you accept. Respect yourself enough to walk away from what no longer serves you. Be kind but set boundaries. Life doesn't come with instructions. Make your own rules. You can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. The most important person to impress is yourself. A strong mind is the best defense against a cruel world. Be brave enough to start again. Happiness is an inside job. Sometimes the best response is no response. The only limits you have are the ones you accept. Be the person you needed when you were younger. Success is a byproduct of consistency. Don't fear change, fear staying the same. Be grateful for every chapter of your story, even the hard ones. Why do women always need the husbands of other women? And why do horse thieves always prefer a tamed horse to a wild one?